Congratulations, a good night's work. You got what you wanted, 3 points.
Yeah, and it was important to win the game tonight after the setback the players got so late on. The fans, us, everyone got so late on against Crawley. I actually commented on the sideline when they went down to 10 men. I thought it's hard. It's hard because you're expected to have all the football, pass the ball around, make silky moves, which is, for obvious reasons, really hard to do. So I thought the boys played with loads of energy. I thought they did pass it around in the first half, which got the 2 goals, possibly could have got another one. And then the second half was about game management. Yes, we wanted more goals, but like I said, it's hard. They made some adjustments, which didn't allow our outside centre-halves to get out so easy. But it's difficult, for obvious reasons, to put them moves together. But I'm delighted for the players. They've worked ever so hard over the last week. What we've got to do now is carry on this momentum into Harrogate. Say we won't be too high because we've won a game. We know there's plenty of work to be done. But the endeavour of the players again tonight and some quality on the pitch also helps us win the game.
Talk about quality on the pitch, quality finishes as well. For 2 firsts in the game, first goal of the season for Callum Maley, first senior ever goal for Ryan Finnegan.
Yeah, I thought Callum was good again. We managed to get him off the pitch to look after him, and he's arriving in the right areas from doing what we're asking from that position. We changed it slightly when they went down to 10 men and got them playing a little bit wider so we could double up outside the pitch. But when you even from them positions, you've got to arrive in the box. And I think Ryan's an excellent player, isn't he? He's a really good player, and the composure he had to back his technique and finish it, delight for him. And also a mention for Joel Taberner, who I thought was terrific, really good. Obviously he's not been in and around the first team for recent weeks, and again to put on a performance like that, which he's been doing for the under-21s reserve team, is credit to him.
Yeah, let's stick with that. I was going to bring it up a little bit later. He also played in a different role probably than he's ever played before.
Yeah, and we wanted it, but we tried to treat it as playing as a winger because of how high we wanted him to play. And we were showing him, when you go back, that you're basically going to be in similar positions to what you'd be if you were playing as an orthodox winger. So it wasn't completely alien to him. The only thing he struggled with was throw-ins.
Yeah, he quickly got away from taking long throws, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. But no, again, really good, and I have to give a shout out to the back players as well, Connor, Reid and Rod, Luke. I thought they were excellent all night, good concentration against players who were a right handful. I don't mention them enough, Rod. So I was pleased for them to get a clean sheet. The goalkeeper as well. No, like I say, we won't be too excited. We've got to work hard again for Saturday.
Was it also a game where you learnt something as a manager, played against 10 men for that long of a period, that why you use your substitutes, how you use your substitutes, and how you looked after your players? Yeah,
and look, we got Dan Aggie off the pitch and Callum off the pitch as quickly as we could within the game, without affecting what we thought was going to be the result. We were able. I thought we could have slowed the game. We slowed the game down, and that means they're using less energy. Really hard for them. It's all right saying you got to play with it. They changed shape. It was hard to get through them. We had to wait for the right moments when they got a jump to then go round them. But I thought because they slowed the game down a little bit, they looked after themselves as well, which is important moving forward because of the workload they've just done. Overall, tonight I was really pleased. More pleased to get 3 points, like I mentioned in the week. It's about putting points on the board, and I thought there was some really good stuff again tonight.
And now it's all done and dusted, and it's over. Was there a bit more riding on it, do you think, because of where both teams were in the table? What it's done for you is it's given you a good platform to keep going forward.
Not particularly, from my perspective. Like I said, every game is as important as the next game. Obviously the fans, I could tell, felt that coming into the stadium tonight, and during the second half I could sense the frustrations. They wanted to really put the game to bed and make it 4 and 5, and I really appreciate that, I really do. But every game we have is important. Saturday's just as important as tonight. What we've got to do is become more consistent. Go on longer runs so we're not losing 3 on the bounce, etc. We've got to become more consistent, and we've scored 2 goals in the last 2 games, haven't we, in both games? That's only a plus now. I know we played against 10 men tonight, but it's pleasing for them. Elliot will get his goal as he works so hard, brings others into play, makes great runs. His goal will come. In terms of it being as important, no, I don't. I didn't put any pressure on the players in that sense.
It is a hectic schedule fixture. We spoke about that. How important is it that you work right now between now and Saturday with your players and make sure everything's spot on and they're fully prepared for it? What will be a hard game because they're fighting for the lives themselves, Harrogate.
Yeah, it'll be a really tough game, and what we've got to do is manage the players the best we can, because the same players are churning out 90 minutes and obviously not been as successful in the recent past. But we've got to look after them and make sure they're right for Saturday. So, we've got to keep them off the feet and get the work to them, via video as much as we can. But their recovery is just as important as that, so they can go again Saturday.
Just one final word on, it was an early sending off. Did you get any view of it? What happened?
I didn't really get a view on it. He's got a bit of a bang on his knee, and to be fair, one of their players said he thought it was a sending off. So, I can't comment from over there. I think I had a body between me. I'm surprised the referee did it so early on in the game.
But well done, nice 3 points.
Yeah.
And a nice little 4 points from your last 2 games.
Yeah, and we're working week Saturday to Saturday, so we've got to finish this week off as positively as we can and put more points on the board.